They did not rise from buried chests of Solomon's gold, nor from secret tunnels beneath the Temple Mount. The wealth of the Knights Templar was far less romantic and far more impressive. It was built the old-fashioned way, field by field, mill by mill, vineyard by vineyard, through parchment deeds, shrewd management, and the quiet faith of donors who believed salvation could be measured in acres. When 9 poor knights took their vows in 1119, they owned little more than their swords and a reputation for discipline. But Europe noticed. Kings, nobles, and pilgrims, stirred by crusading fervor and spiritual ambition, gifted the order land instead of coin, manors in England, farms in France, castles in Iberia. By 1300, the Templars controlled nearly 9,000 estates, a continental web of property producing grain, wool, wine, and rent. Their wealth was solid, stubborn, and immovable, rooted in soil, not secrecy. This practical genius extended to finance. While the church thundered against usury, the Templars smiled politely and innovated. Loans were issued interest-free, yet accompanied by administrative fees, gifts, currency exchange costs, or the temporary use of mortgaged land. A pilgrim could deposit silver in Paris and withdraw its value in acre through a letter of credit, an early check, safer than any armed escort. Kings borrowed, nobles depended, and the Paris Temple quietly became Europe's financial heart. Not sinful interest, but clever compliance. Yet they were never merely accountants in white cloaks. At Damietta in 1219, Templars fought where river met sea, leading amphibious assaults against Egypt's Nile defenses. Floating siege engines creaked forward under fire, chains were shattered, causeways held at terrible cost. Their Grand Master, Guillaume de Chartres, died from wounds won not in a ledger but in blood. The city fell, though the crusade would ultimately fail, strategy undone by flood and pride. The order's expansion owed much to Robert de Craon, elected Grand Master in 1136. A Burgundian noble with a bureaucrat's mind and a diplomat's patience, he secured papal privileges that freed the Templars from taxes and interference, allowing them to grow faster than any rival. Castles in Portugal, commanderies in England, influence in France. His legacy was structure, not spectacle. And through it all, the Templars listened as much as they spoke. Old French bound the brotherhood together, Latin ruled their charters, but Arabic was learned for truces, Greek for Byzantines, and interpreters filled the gaps where swords could not. They negotiated with Saladin, bargained with merchants, and navigated a world far more multilingual than legend admits. When Philip the Ford finally struck in 1307, he found no mountains of jewels, only deeds, debts, and account books.